Happy Monday. My name is Michael Leeserman here with the Trial Guide's Tip of the Day. It is the 1st of December. Happy December. And our tip today comes from Courtney and Nick Raleigh's book, Winning Settlements. Well, it's a book with chapters by many different authors. And this chapter is from the Raleighs, from their book, A Running with the Bulls mini update. Mediation can be appropriate in some cases at the right time and the right conditions. However, if your go-to is mediation and you don't have your sights set on trial, you won't get the most money, and your opponents will use mediation as a way to demoralize your client. This is absolutely right. I think we've all experienced this. I don't go to mediation unless I want to go to mediation or the judge has ordered me to go to mediation. So the first one, when I want to go to mediation, first of all, I think there's these myths of don't ask for mediation, it shows weakness. I don't agree with that. I'm ready to settle a case. If I know what we need to settle it and I'm ready to go to trial, and the other side knows me and knows I'm ready to go to trial, if we don't settle, that mediation is not because I'm afraid to try a case, then I'll broach mediation. And I'll broach under what parameters. Are we ready to go to mediation? Actually, I have a chapter in this book on winning settlements that's all about this, about having conversations with the defense lawyers and adjusters ahead of time to make sure that you're even in the same universe or galaxy or whatever, that there's some hope of settling this claim. And the second, which we encounter probably in a majority of our cases these days, I do, is, well, what about when the court orders the mediation? In that instance, it's worth a conversation with the other side. Are we ready to discuss settlement? Are there outstanding motions? And do you want this mediated before or after those motions? Some judges want it mediated before the motions, but that might not give any chance of settlement. You might want to do it or not, but at least have those discussions with the other side. And you might jointly ask the court for more time, that the case is not ripe to mediate at this time. We'd like it maybe closer to trial or after certain depositions are taken. It's worth thinking about. Mediation, it can be such a horrible client experience, demoralizing them. I tell my clients going into mediation, this process, you are not going to like, because it will make a game of your case. It's a literal game theory. That I've taught settlement classes in law school, and we study game theory, and it's the midpoint of the midpoint, and what is someone reading into the range, and the mediator's number, and all these things that I want to talk to my client ahead of time about. Who's going to flinch first, and these things that will seem repugnant to your clients. That's not what my case is about. This is about what I've gone through. So you want to have those discussions with your client. You want to make sure the case is ripe for mediation if it's voluntary, and if it's not, that you do everything you can to set the parameters. I had one recently where the court ordered it. We got in. It was very clear it wasn't going to settle. It was with the federal magistrate, and we all closed it down pretty quickly, so we didn't take everybody's day. Let's take a deep breath together now and be grateful to be alive this Monday. May the work we do today help remind us that as much as ever, it's important that we turn to law in our society as a unifying and guiding force. May the work that we do today help to reduce suffering in the world. May it repair the world. May we fiercely and compassionately advocate for our clients. I'm going to ring a bell 3 times now. This can take you into a meditation practice, a prayer practice, or just remind you, it's Monday. Wake up, go out, do good things, and have fun while you're doing it.